Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about NAIRA scarcity. If you're in Nigeria, if you're a Nigerian, that's just what is reading now. That's what everybody's talking about. And that's actually our reality now. NAIRA scarcity. Yeah, who would have thought that this Naira note that we just fold and throw around, who would have thought that it will become like a scarce commodity, like Naira now. People now sell Naira. Yeah, so to get cash, you have to pay extra. It's outrageous. The situation is really, really bad and very discouraging. We are all going through a lot. Yes. Here we talk about how to make it work. Yeah. So I'm not just here to talk about all the problems that comes with this, with this Naira scarcity, but I also want to talk about making lemonade out of lemons. Yeah. So what's the way forward? I'm just going to be sharing from my life. It's just going to be like a story time because this period, though it has been tough, but it has come with lessons. Yes, and I try to share. So it's just going to be like a story time of how the Naira is changing life, how the changing our narrative as we knew it before, and how you can actually use this scarcity to improve your finances. Yes, so I'm just going to be sharing how we're going to survive together, how we're going to go through this phase and come out successful, and also how to win in this period. Yes, so you're wondering, okay, so what am I going to say? There's scarcity. Yes, but I was just thinking, and I realized that despite the scarcity of Naira and the hardship that it brought, it also had some good things. It came with also lessons that we can learn. Now, the first thing I want to say is, in this Naira scarcity, it has made us it has cautious spending things. It has curtailed our spending. The truth is that with cash all over, you always have that cash in your pocket or your wallet. All this spontaneous buying here. So I went out yesterday and I was just passing and I just saw a lot of things that I would have normally paid for. I'm just gotten. I just saw all this suya, tiger nut. I just saw a whole lot of things that I would have just spontaneously bought. But man, there is no Naira anywhere, so you're like, oh, do you have some transfer? And you look at, this thing is 200 Naira, but I start doing transfer for this thing. So one thing that this scarcity has done is that for a lot of people, it has curtailed expenses. Yes, it has curtailed our expenses because they're now being more thoughtful. Okay, I have this, you manage to get just 1,000 Naira, you're already planning. Yes, the second thing is that it has helped a lot of people to start planning. Yeah. Before you just go to bank, withdraw and spend. But this scarcity is making a lot of people plan. Personally, we are now dividing and budgeting and planning well. This 1,000 Naira note, so you're going to go here, you're going to go here. Yes, it has really brought everybody, both those that want to plan and those that don't want to plan. Those that have been doing it before. A lot of people that have not been planning their movement. Yes, that's the third thing, planning their movement. They just stand up and go. People now plan their movements here. They now say, okay, I need to be here, I need to be here. So there's no need to go here and come back. They're just planning how you go. People are not going, where it's not necessary. Yes, it has really curtailed unnecessary movement and unnecessary expenditure. Another thing it has made is that it's making people do a lot of electronic transaction, which is good because you can have a picture at the end of the month of your expenditures. Yes, you can just print out your statement and you can see, okay, I transferred this for spaghetti, I transferred this for dish. So for those that eat out a lot, you can be able to just go through all your monthly expenditure and see how much you spend on maybe eating out, how much you spend on this, and it's really something that personally I've wanted to do. I've been trying to do. I try to do it. But this cashless policy is something that can make that very easy. Your financial auditing at the end of the month, you can just literally look at your phone and you see all the transactions you've made, and you just know, voila, this is how much I spent. You just get a shocker. Maybe you earn, let's say, 200k, and you just discover that in 2 weeks you had made transaction of 150k. It's like giving you a revelation of your financial habits. Yeah. So what I'm just trying to say is that despite the scarcity and the hardship it came with, I believe that we can turn the situation around and begin to plan and make the best out of the situation. For those that have been thinking of how do I regulate my finances, this is the best time to build the habit of planning, budgeting, regulating and cutting down unnecessary expenditure and reviewing your expenditures for the month. Yes, and try as much as possible. If you got your one tip that will help you is to start planning. If you have to go to a place and you don't have transport, you now know that you have to wake up very early, very early, so that you can, if you're not mobile, you don't have a car like me, you can just, that you wake up very early so that you trek out here and start looking for who will accept transfers from you. Yes, I want to know in the comment section, how have you been surviving? What's your strategy? How have you been getting Naira? Just let us know in the comment section. For me, one of the things, how I've been getting Naira is just by just being polite and friendly. You go to police station, you go to this store owners, and sometimes even get drivers and all these automobile drivers, motorcyclists. You're like, oh please, hi, can I pay this and then transfer this so that you give me, just being nice. Yeah, I've been getting cash here and there. So let me know, how have you been getting your cash this period? How have you been surviving? Yes, it's all going to be over soon, and I believe that it's possible for us to turn the entire situation for our good. Yeah, I believe this month particularly, your expenditures will reduce. So like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next video. Thank you.